Welcome to Americana Archives. Travel back in time with us as we go throughout America's historic newspapers to find the lost and forgotten history of America. Today's story comes from the great state of California. It's reported in the Los Angeles Herald of January 1st, 1907. Today's headline is 1906 to 1907. It says, "The world had but little cause for regret last night when it bade adieu to 1906. But rarely in history do we find such a record of disasters from natural causes as the one made by the year just past. In many respects, 1906 will be an exceptionally memorable period in the experience of the present generation. Such natural convulsions as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions were unusually frequent during the past year, and in destructiveness they were almost without parallel. No year within historic times shows such a record of devastation as is charged to the account of 1906 in San Francisco and Valparaiso, although the loss of human life in those disasters was exceeded in some former instances. But in addition to the appalling seismic visitations of last year, there were in many countries unusually destructive phenomena in the way of great floods, cyclones, tornadoes, conflagrations, and other horrors that are wont to afflict humanity. In our own land, fortunately, there is only moderate cause for complaint against the past year, excepting the catastrophe in and near San Francisco. The record probably will show that 1906 was the most prosperous year as a whole in the experience of the United States. The products of agriculture and of mechanical industry were extraordinary. Labor never before was in such a pressing demand, and never before was it so generously rewarded. Here, in our own Southern California, however, we set down to the credit of 1906 a striking exception to the world's judgment that there is but little general cause for regret in bidding the year adieu. It's with the feeling of a sad farewell rather that we cast a lingering glance at the dead year and then turn to greet its cherubic successor. In the years to come, we shall all look back with pleasant remembrance to the happy and prosperous days that passed in the sunshine of the Southland in the year 1906. To paraphrase a little, we may now fittingly ask, Watchman, tell us of the year and what its signs of promise are. What has 1907 in store for nature's favorite, the land of sunshine, our blessed Southern California? All that we can reasonably ask is that the new year may be as generous in its bounties as the one that is gone. No man knoweth what a day may bring forth, but there is no cause for doubt that we shall be able, 12 months hence, to write as fondly of 1907 as we have written here of 1906. Every indication at this time points not only to a continuance of prosperity in the Southland, but to a continuance of it in a larger measure than heretofore. No year in the history of Southern California opened as auspiciously for its progress and general advancement as is promised for the year upon which we enter today. Thank you for joining us today. Remember before you leave to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to like and comment below. And we will see you next time on Americana Archives.